Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. We are back with another Hitman 3 gameplay and the mission name is today like Death in the Family. So let's start with today's game. And while we progress in the game, friends, thanks for all the love and support. If you are new here, you know what you have to do. You have to hit the subscribe button right at the corner bottom of the screen. Okay? And if you are already a subscriber, please do leave some feedback and comments. Please do like and share the video. I would be like forever grateful. Okay, so with that being said, let's start with today's game. So we have to kill this lady Alex Carlyle and we have to take a case file from there. And right now I'm trespassing in this like big castle sort of thing, and I think there's a guy coming over here. Looks like we have to kill him and take his place. That's how normally the game is. Let's see.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
So he's coming after this coin, which proves everyone runs after money.
Yes.
I think the only way we can kill him if he comes near to this like small bush where I am hiding. Okay, so I have taken his clothes. I'll probably dump his body. I'm not going to kill him. He is already unconscious, right? So I'll leave it that way. And I'm going to drop this gun also because they checked me at checked this guy at the gate, right? So I'm pretty sure they will be checking him while like checking me while I will be entering in the castle or the big house.
Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
I think this lady is waiting for us.
Yes, please.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary. And all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this and I dare say I don't like it at all. Well, this is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside.
Greetings, sir.
Oh, I could just cry.
Hold it, sir. I can't let you enter before I have a look in your pockets. Won't take a second, sir.
Okay, so it looks like there is something to be done with this, like the brother of
Green light. Go ahead,
Madame
sir.
Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Looking good, looking good.
Okay, so what I understood, right, most probably this Mr. Zachary is killed,
I feel obliged
and
to point out that
Madame
current
Carlyle
affairs surrounding
initially
Madame
called the
Carlyle
detective
are
to
of a
figure it
delicate
out who
nature.
killed her
You
brother.
may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the
Looking
rather
good today, sir.
unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Okay, so our
Before you
mission is to
inspect
kill
the
her,
crime
so
scene,
we will
I
not
will
consider
tell you this.
her dead when we are
The case
leave. We will
concerns the
make
death
sure
of
she's
Mr.
dead when we are
Zachary,
leaving.
Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play.
Okay, so this is Mr. Zachary, looks like. So what they said, right? Room was locked from inside and there was a suicide note. But Madame
A
Carlyle
locked
believes
room murder mystery
he was
47.
killed.
I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Okay, so we have our first intel.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Okay, so let's see what he was looking in his laptop.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Okay, so there looks like a hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
So looks like someone came from this hidden door and killed Mr. Zachary or poisoned him.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Okay, so we have to go and figure out like where this butler is. But like I'm confused, right? We are playing Hitman 3 and not Sherlock Holmes. So looks like we have to solve the murder mystery to be alone with Madame Carlyle, take the case file and then kill her. So of all the games recently I played, right, this game is a bit unique, right? It's not like fast-paced game. It's a bit slow. It's like a detailed story you have.
Establish a time of death.
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Okay, so let's see what the file has for us.
This is very useful information, 47.
So this guy is dead. And I think these are all the suspects. Okay, and we have like 3 different rooms and
So
one
how
office.
does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe.
Patrick
May I
Carlyle.
suggest you ask the suspects for
tell me where
alibis?
you were
Or
yesterday
perhaps you
evening?
prefer searching the manor for clues first?
That sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give
Okay,
us
so
some
he is
prints.
our first suspect, Patrick Carlyle.
Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition.
Okay, so From looks like
Imagine
he's saying
deciding to live in a
he was
museum.
there with some lady.
You know, Father says
I forgot
Zachary and
the name.
Alexei
I
used to
think
be two
Rosie,
of a
I
kind.
think.
He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So,
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
no. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Okay, so this guy is blaming the butler, Mr. Fernsby. Okay, so let's see where we can find rest of the family members so that we can question them. Okay, it looks like the staff room.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
We'll come back to there late.
Such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all. Rosie, you
Okay,
need
so
to
this is
forget
the lady
about
who-
Patrick.
which Patrick
No
said
good's
he
gonna
was
come
with.
of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in
Okay,
charge of
so what
Thornbridge
it looks
Manor.
like, yeah, Patrick Carlyle's alibi is confirmed. Because he mentioned he was with Rosie and Rosie said the same thing. So let's see, well, let's figure out where are the rest of the family members. I think I see them right in front. Okay, no, this is not the room. Let's see with the map. Okay, so there are a couple of spots I think where we have to go, and there are like few places I have to take picture of.
How are you, sir?
I am good, thank you.
Why don't you just relax for a minute?
And that solicitor upstairs. Why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors are Mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having a family event without one touching.
I think she is one of the suspects.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets...
Okay, so we have something new. And let's see who has been
her
questioned.
hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual.
So she has mentioned Gregory and
wanted to know
Edward,
about my
right?
connections
They
in the
went
publishing
outside
business.
last night.
Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends.
She was in a conference and Patrick was with Rosie, so we are left with Emma and that guy Butler.
Gregory, Don't say more to that weird detective than you need to.
I was just having a laugh, dear.
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
I think this guy is Gregory, right?
You're invading my personal space, sir.
No, I'm here to ask you a few questions.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's pretty good.
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
Oh, please.
He's
So we have a
circling
problem
us.
in this game, right?
I don't
They are
see him
seeing I am
snooping around
standing
your
in front
sister.
of them, but they are
And
going on with their
Alexa said
dialogue.
something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental
So let's wait
health,
while
Emma.
they finish up.
But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? The only company he had was his rare plants and mother. Travel. She stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very thorough, huh?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Okay, so Emma has been questioned, Rebecca questioned, Edward, we need to figure out where Edward is, and Gregory has been questioned. Patrick is already clean. So if Edward says he was with Gregory, so Edward and Gregory are also clean. So it will come up to Emma and Rebecca. We have to figure out whether Rebecca was really in that conference call or not. So Rebecca, Emma and Mr. Butler. So let's figure out where this Edward guy is. See, this manor is so big, right? They should have like had some sort of like indicators, right? Typically we have in the other games, but here they have left it for us to figure it out. Where are they? So this is not the correct place. This is the bathroom. We are not going there. I think this is the staff quarters. Okay.
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Okay, so no, this guy looks like a security guy. He is not Edward. So where the hell Mr. Edward is? So there's a greenhouse. We have to go there. We have to take some pictures. Okay, so I think it's good we go to that greenhouse first. Let me clear that area first, right? We have to go and take some pictures over there. Then we'll come back for Gregory. Not Gregory, sorry, Edward.
It feels like I can't breathe. Bad news, I'm afraid.
Everything needs to be ready for the funeral. It needs to look good for the family portrait.
Let me save the game quickly so that if I screw it up later on, I have a point of return. So we have to find something so that I can break into this greenhouse.
Hi, Lauren. How are you holding up?
Having a really bad day.
Me too. I can't believe Zachary is dead.
Yeah.
I'm actually just really out. He sent me here to find a button he believes he was fighting.
Why don't you just stay here?
I think we do need to take some pictures over here.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison.
Broken lab
to kill
equipment.
Zachary.
It looks like it was recently used, though. Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning.
Okay, so the person who killed our main victim, right? The next target was to kill Madame Carlyle. So Zachary, right? After Zachary, Madame Carlyle was supposed to be killed. So Mr. Fernby's office, Emma Gregory's room, Rebecca's room, and we need to figure out where this guy Edward is. So these are the 4 things I need to figure out quickly. After that, hopefully we can conclude that who is the killer. And friends, if you have watched till this point, I would request to give some feedback, give some comments, and if you are new here, please do like and share the video. I would be like forever grateful, and your name will be there in the Hall of Fame if you do that. Okay, so I'm still not able to find this guy Edward.
But she just makes me so angry. What is it now? Elaine?
I think maybe we can go to this Fernby's office, right? We have the crowbar with us. Let me scan the area if I can figure out something. Okay, so there are 2 more clues left there. Probably I have to go back and figure it out where are the other 2 things. Okay, so we got the master key, I guess. Let me quickly scan the area for any clues. What are we missing? Okay, so I think we have found something.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47?
Okay, so now we have a scope of like framing Mr. Fernby, saying that he killed, since we found these painkillers, right? Or we can go and figure it out who actually did it. So let's see where the hell this Edward guy is.
There's still a lot to see to. We're in good time, I think.
So this is Patrick. Not going in the bathroom. It's outside. It's the common room.
You look tanned. I bet Mother spent the last week at her Cyprus estate. Am I right?
Okay, let me quickly save it once more. Let's not take any risks here, friends.
I'm not at liberty to say, ma'am.
Oh, come on. I need to know what you're...
I think that dot over there is Madame Carlyle, right? Probably when we have to kill her. Okay, so at last we have found this guy Edward.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were.
So looks like his alibi is confirmed, right? Both him, Edward and Gregory were
He
outside
seemed more
together.
engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can...
So we have scanned his speech also, right? The reason being, right, had it been matching with the suicide note. So looks like that is not the case. So we have now interviewed or questioned all the suspects. Now there are only 2 rooms left. Rebecca's room and Emma's room. So we'll quickly go upstairs and see.
Hi.
I think this way is Zachary's room, but
Hello
let me
there,
try what is on this room. Okay, so ideally we should not be there, it's trespassing, but okay, we'll go to the other place.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
I think we have the keys, right? So we do not need to break in. And Rebecca said she was in that conference call, right? Let's figure out from her laptop.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Okay, so Rebecca is not the killer also. I think we are left with Emma only. So it's either Emma or the butler. Let's just figure out which way is Emma's room. See, the most fun part of this game is, right, there are like endless opportunities
That door leads to Emma and
how
Gregory's
you will
room.
play the game. So one of the examples is, right, if you didn't find the key, you had the crowbar to break into the rooms.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Okay, so what I understood, right? So Emma has seen Zachary and Alex Carlyle to murder her parents. So I think she has a strong motive to kill Zachary and then Alex Carlyle. or Alexa Carlyle. So we have been almost all the places, right? We'll quickly see if we have missed anything here. So there has to be some clues around here. Okay, so that looks like something.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing? You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
Okay friends, so findings, the butler took a lot of time, so I'm going to skip this area pretty fast because it took me around 10 to 15 minutes to find that butler, and this banner is so high. So while we are doing this in a fast pace, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and give some comments please, and share it with your friends. It will not harm, right? You just have to click share and then send it to your friends. And if you are new here, do not forget to subscribe.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Okay, I think it's time we tell Madame Carlyle who is the killer, and once she is alone, we are going to kill her. I just wish this game had been little bit fast paced. The story, everything is so good, but the pace of the game is so slow. It's really tests your patience.
Hey, how are you?
I think we are going to that big room which is on the right hand side where Madame Carlyle is there.
Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Okay, so this looks like not her office. I think it's the opposite side.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
Okay, so we have two options to blame someone. I think I'm going to blame Emma.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emmer's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlisle Empire. From her and her unborn child. And she raised Emmer to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlisle Empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary.
Okay, so
to protect
she's the big
future of
evil
the
lady in this
Carlyles.
story.
Montgomery
So she and
wasn't cut
Zachary
out to
killed
take
her
over from father. All
elder
heart
brother,
no balls.
and their
Emma
daughter
used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment
killed
as
Zachary,
the
and
lady of the house.
her plan was to kill
seizing
this
the
lady
opportunity
also.
to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
I think we are going to ask for the case file.
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince... Where are you going? Please, sit down. Thank you. Now, where were we? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then.
Okay, because we are here to kill you, not your daughter-in-law. So let's see if we can take the file, probably ask her to be in the balcony nicely and then throw her out.
God, I hope you get Edwards and make him hurt. I need some privacy.
Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlisle.
Okay, so we are going to push her.
Huh? Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Okay friends, that's it for today. I will be back with another gameplay, but till that point, please take care of your health, please be healthy, and please keep supporting me. Thank you. Peace. Bye bye.